Good morning and welcome to a new vlog. I am now standing here in Vilnius, which is in Lithuania, and I have been here before. If you have seen one of my first vlogs, I think it was, I cannot remember the number, but I will link down below in the description the number. It was from Vilnius and Kaunas as well. Right now I'm about to pick up my car, so I think I already have found it. It is the Golf here, and actually we just have to reach for the first meeting right now. It will be with a possible distributor, and then the next meeting will be with the distributor as well. The weather is pretty bad here in Vilnius at the moment. It's really raining, and that's how it is, I guess. But yeah, we will have two meetings today, and then I will show you some of Vilnius. I have already shown you that in the previous vlog, but I will try to find some other highlights which could be of interest. And what is also included in this vlog is some other things that I want to point out. I mean, the idea here is to make like two vlogs from both Vilnius and Kaunas. And for this Vilnius here, I mean, it could be maybe of interest for you to hear a bit more about how to focus and how to stay in your position as focusing on a company, focusing on some goals that you might have, personal life and so on. So what my idea is to show you some of the meeting, like some capture from the meetings, and then I will also go to Vilnius to show you some different parts of the city. And at last I want to point out some things that could maybe help to stay focused, because that's sometimes also something that I have. Like it has been quite hard for me to stay focused, and this is not good. Actually, you have to stay focused on what you're doing, and then you will hopefully get a lot further with your company, and that's also with your private life. So I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it. Right now I just have to drive to the first meeting. It will be in like half hour's drive, so not so long, and then we will see what this meeting will bring. Hopefully it will be a really good meeting. Hello. Wow, beautiful showroom. Do you know, I have a meeting with Nikita. You have some magnets here on each type, and then you can click it up. This is the same size as this one, and then you can put it around. You have the same version here, where you can use it in different lengths as well. Thank you very much. That was a pleasure.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Meet in
PLDC.
Yeah, PLDC. So
yes, that's for sure. Yes, exactly. I'm really looking forward for that, because I also have to meet up with lighting designers from UK. We are talking with them and a lot of other persons. So we should meet, have some beer or something fun. That would be nice. Yes. Thank you. That was really a pleasure, and thank you for your time. Great. Perfect.
Sorry, I won't be able to meet you this evening. But,
no problem.
We have quite busy.
Yeah, of course, no problem. It's okay. It's okay. We see you. Cheers.
Yeah, so we'll keep in touch.
Of course, mate. See you. Bye bye. So that was the last meeting for today, and it was with Gaudra. It is a huge company, and I also have been with them visited him. That was I think it was 8 months ago or something like that. So this meeting was quite about showing some new products, and so just in short about how the progress has been in Normusum. So pretty good meeting. And right now, as I mentioned, I have had 2 meetings. That was today was only with the possible distributors, and I mean, from those 2 meetings here, I have to consider which of the 2 companies that we want to have a cooperation with, because it really comes down. First of all, these 2 companies are pretty much the same in size, and they both of them do projects. That's the first thing, which is really good. And you have to consider that if you, one tip could be, if you are considering a distributor in a specific country, then try to ask the distributor, the possible distributor, about how it's actually working in the specific country that you're in. When it comes to, in my case, which sort of steps do you have to take to enter the market, and also about price, how you should set your price, and so on. So what, for instance, this last meeting here, we were talking a bit about prices, and I mentioned that okay, this product here, it has this price, and they said, I asked them actually, okay, so this price, is that something that can be considered as attractive here in this market? And they said, yeah, of course it is. It's good. And then on the other hand, we found that some of the prices that we have for some of the products is a little bit too expensive for this market, and that's just great information to have from companies like this. So yeah, I mean, now it's up to me and up to them whether we should go further or not. I mean, what I will have to do right now is send a completely price list to them, and just send some information about our products and catalog and so on, all these normal things. And then they have to consider which sort of samples they want to have, like the products that should be sent to them so they can test it. And then from there, I mean, it's pretty much going to be a deal, hopefully, with one of the companies. So yeah, I mean, really good day today. Now I have just checked in at the hotel. I've got the key here, and I didn't even know it was a 5-star hotel, but it is. So that's nice. So let's see how the room is looking like. So one should be in. Okay, so this is the bathroom. Not so big, but it's quite good. And then we have some, oh, beautiful. Typical Lithuania. And look at that. I think they know me, so they have placed some sort of energy drinks. Kong Strong. Nice. Let's see here if there's anything to look at. Okay. Nothing special. So what I will do right now is just unpack my things here, and then when I have done that, I will go to Vilnius city, and then we will have a dinner, and then afterwards just showing some of the city to you. So hope you will enjoy that. Okay, before we start the sightseeing, I just wanted to buy some things here for tomorrow. This one could be a good idea. Protein, always good. There we go. This one here. Great, thank you. Now we just need the umbrella here. There we go. It's good. So now we are ready for the sightseeing. So this is an old church. Let's go a little bit closer. It's beautiful, beautiful. And then we have our hotel here. This is the hotel that I'm staying at. So now we are here. This is the building. That's probably one of the oldest buildings here in Vilnius, and it is the town hall. It is back from the 16th century, and I have just read that this building was used as a court back then, and also in the basement there was a prison. It's just lovely. Something that I just love when I'm out traveling and see buildings like this. It's just amazing. This is the next destination, and I have been looking for a sign or something like that so we will be able to see what this building is all about, but I was not able to find it, so for that reason I cannot actually tell you so much about this building. But it looks like a church from this angle here, as you can see. Yeah. Or maybe you can see in my backside, this is from a large spot here. It's pretty much the centrum of Vilnius right now. So yeah, beautiful. Okay, so that was pretty much it, I think. Nothing more to show you here in Vilnius when it comes to buildings in the middle of the city. Of course, there might be some beautiful buildings out of the city. But yeah, I mean, right now the rain has just started to be a little more intense. So I think it's time to go back to answer some emails and things like that. So let's just flip it to the hotel right now. Okay, good. So it's good to be inside right now because it's really started raining a lot. So, but yeah, why I haven't ended this vlog yet is because I just wanted to end it with the things that I said in the beginning that I would go through. And one of those things were about how to stay focused. And for me, I would like to tell you a little story. Of course, not a long story, but I will do it short. I mean, I had a business back then. It was with clothing company. It was a clothing company, and it was about fitness. And I mean, at that time, I was quite interested in the fitness industry. 2 seconds, guys. Just put the camera here. There we go. Perfect, great. So at that time I was quite interested in the fitness industry, and for that reason, I mean, yeah, clothing, and I thought there was a market to be sure that products should be a bit more like complex compared to the other one that were on the market at that time. So I started to design some different things with a partner, and we ended up with LA, the first collection, which was inspired by Los Angeles. And I got that company into not a success, but it was okay. I mean, it was a brand new fitness brand, and we did some marketing with the Instagram and get the right influencers involved and so on and so on. But I got a mentor at that time, and he told me whether you should focus on one company or 2 companies or even more companies. And we had that talk for like, I don't know, 1 hour, 2 hours, something like that. And I told him, well, I mean, I like both of the companies and I see a potential in both of them. He told me you should consider not focusing on both of them. And I said, okay, but I mean, what should I do then? And what he told me and what I have learned from that, and I still remember what he told me, it is, if you are focusing, like really focusing on one thing, then it will be a success eventually. And that is something that I just remember in my head these days, because I mean, you have to stay really focused when you really want to push yourself in your company and you want to let it grow and so on. So for me, I know that there's a lot of other entrepreneurs out there who like to focus on different companies, but for me, I really want to focus on one company at the moment. And of course there are some different other companies involved in my business as well, but it is in the same market, meaning that you are selling either the same product or service, or also that you have that these products have something in common. Then you can have different companies. Of course, I know that some might be not like totally agree with me, and that's fine, because there's different opinions on that. But what I just want to point out here is, if you want to have a business which is really growing fast, and you are the only one that is starting this business, and you do not have a partner either way, I mean, then you have to focusing on that totally. You should not focus on any other businesses. So that's just a tip for you. If you want to stay focused on something, then you have to consider, okay, what should I do there? I mean, there's different options, and what works for you might not work for me, and vice versa. But what I do is that I try not, sometimes if I'm about to lose the focus, what I try to do is just write down the things that I want to focus on, and then when I'm writing the things down on a paper or whiteboard or whatever it be, then I am starting to think about, okay, I have to solve these different things to stay focused, right? So so this is what works for me, and maybe you can use that for something, and it will work for you as well. So that was just a short tip here at last. And yeah, so right now I'll just read some emails and answer them, and then, I mean, a lot of you have actually sent me DMs on Instagram. So if you do not follow me on Instagram, I mean, it's really crazy how many people there are just writing me down there. So if you want to follow me and want to get in touch directly, of course you can do that on YouTube as well, but you can just find the link for the Instagram down below, and then you can follow me there and write whatever you like to me, and I will answer it as good as I can, as always. So I think this is pretty much it. Nothing more to say than, if you like this video, then just give it a like, and also there is a subscription button down below, and then you can subscribe to my YouTube channel here if you want to see more videos like this in the future. So yeah, hope you liked the video, and see you next time.